Hello! Yes, it's Mugshot here. I've had a few elocution lessons since my last appearance on video, and, well, in the true nature of all things knockoff, I'm going to riff on the style of something else popular. Let's hope I don't hear from Mr. Ashton's solicitors anytime soon. Anyway, we're here to look at Interchangeable Robots. Robot, Cybertron, Alphatrons. It doesn't know what it's called, and dubiously uses some real branded name there, and has some pictures of figures which are not in this assortment. Basically, I found this at Asda for £1, and it made me laugh so much that I thought it was definitely worth that small amount of money, especially when I can show it to you on video like this and, you know, get some laughs out of it myself. On the back, you see, there's nothing apart from this misshapen representation of, well, this is clearly meant to be an oversized Minicon Brimstone, which is one of the ones you can get, and it's red and orange in solid block colours, and it seems to be the only piece of art they have to advertise this thing, and it's entirely wrong. It's just a freakish, malformed dragon entity. It's got legs out of its leg, and it's horrid. And, well, to be honest, I'm surprised this isn't made by Fantastic. It's made by PMS. I'm pretty sure they make free gift toys for magazines. Anyway, you'll see on the package here, it's a bit burnt from, well, my friend thought it deserved, a test of its flammability, and it sort of stood up to that, I guess. There you go. You'll see that this particular interchangeable robot is some sort of downsized Cybertron Brimstone. That would be called Brimstone. Maybe they only make figures called Brimstone, who knows. And his head is looking over there. If you wiggle it around enough, it might get back to a frontal position. So, that's enough of the packaging. 0 to 3 sad onions there. Go on then, let's get it open. Oh, and right away, it feels horrid. Let's just straighten out all these pieces. Without owning a proper Cybertron Brimstone myself, I wouldn't really know how this is supposed to go, but this seems to be right, with wings there and arms here, and oh god. Well, for a start, this bit's extremely loose, and I suppose in a strange sort of... Oh, that sounded... strange sort of twist of odd quality, it seems to have all the articulation the real thing should. It's got knees, it's got some floppy toes here, ball joints at the hips, and some of the joints are very, very loose, and others seem to be very, very tight. Oddly enough, this was the most painted version I could find, and it is actually painted like the real thing, or thereabouts. You've got some purple stuff going on, and they've even sculpted in the key jack on his back. It's all rather blatant plagiarism, but it's okay because it's slightly smaller than the real thing. Strangely, there was another sort of variant of this figure, which was painted bright green and yellow. But since I don't have a Cybertron Brimstone, I thought I'd go for the closest thing that you can buy for £1, and that was this. I suppose I ought to show you its face. There, that's about as much definition as you're going to get, because there's just no definition on the actual thing itself. Quite astoundingly, though, they seem to have captured all of the detail on the top here. That's something special for a £1 knockoff. Anyway, I suppose I'd better transform it, and I've been putting that off. I don't really know how this goes. These bits must obviously make its head. Some sort of jaw here that comes out of its calf. That's nice. I don't know. Just twist this round. Put this up here. I don't know. Where does his head go? It just stay there? Looks like it. So, yeah, extremely tight joint here. I'm assuming that makes some sort of tail. Just goes up there, and torso is horribly mangled into the body of this pterodactyl thing, and I suppose the arms become the legs, and well, there you go. Not very convincing, really, is it? Mainly because of his head just poking here, and there's nowhere for that to go. Doesn't push in, just sits there. So it just looks like the robot is performing some sort of horrible contortionist effect, and flaps up and down. Yay. Oh, some sort of dancing pterodactyl motion. There we go. Isn't it horrid? But almost miraculously, once again, they seem to have captured all the detail on the thing's face, but haven't painted its eyes. So it looks cold and dead. Well, don't really know quite what to make of this. It's obviously slightly unspeakable in its quality. Oh, that's the wrong way around. But at the same time, seems to be almost worth the money you spend, because, well, it's almost a representation of the character Brimstone here. It's lacking some paint, it's quite hollow, it's lacking any sort of feature with the bits that come out of the wings, but would you really expect any of that for something that is built like this? It's got some detail, it's got some joints. I guess all that's sort of left to show you is a comparison with something real that's called Brimstone. There, he's small. And I've just noticed how badly all of these plastic pieces are holding together. They're all coming apart at the seams, and oh, there's like a splash of brown paint down his leg like a skid mark, and oh. But look, he does this. Yay. Oh yes, didn't you know I'm a dancing pterodactyl robot? Oh yes, break it down, etc. So, there's that. I think it might be time for me to invest in a blowtorch.